my pleasure to introduce tonight's performer, an award-winning Native American hip-hop artist from Seattle. Known for combining traditional Native music and dance with beatboxing and rap, he has released 5 albums featuring hit songs such as Why and Prayer Loop Song. Help me let's welcome Supaman to the stage.
How's everybody doing? Turn to your neighbor, shake their hand, and say, I'm glad you're here. Turn to your other neighbor on the other side, give him a high five, and say, I'm glad you're alive, man. Hey. So as natives, we always open up in a good way, when we're doing something with the people, and that's through prayer, through prayer and song. So I'm going to go ahead and offer this prayer for our time together tonight. So let's pray. Akbartia bavichigasham balay lagosh, disay shahomuk, baptichesh talisa chesh bachiwik, bilik balay wahamikarekta, bawachajis dik, alitchesh kogata balay Allah. Ek bawachesh kyaram, chijujelek, malabashkulek, and a shakapikonakos, Hoho isya in our ba, biligawilek, bawai hadi, bihachili vikyo, a kelelesh, dagolek, ishbabidolek, ishbilachbagolek, Hoho isya in our ba, oh. All right. So I'd like to introduce myself in the Apsaluga language. I say, Shodaje, Balaja Agema Chalahuk. Hello, my good relatives. My name is Christian Parrish, takes the gun, a.k.a. Supaman. I come from the Apsaluga Nation, or the Crow Nation in Montana. My Apsaluga name is Agemachala, which means good fortune on Mother Earth. And my clan is the Ashichita, which is the Big Lodge clan. And as you can see, I am a fancy dancer. I'm a flute player. I'm a DJ. I'm a hip-hop artist, believe it or not. Anybody like hip-hop music here? Okay, yeah, all right, cool, awesome. I'm also a father. I'm a husband. I got 3 beautiful kids and 2 ugly ones. Hey, I'm practicing comedian. So I want to make sure everybody is paying attention this evening, I think you guys were sticking around, Dun, 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 dun. If you're happy, you know it, clap your hands. All right. Lions and tigers and bears. Yeah, what's up, old school? Hey. Nationwide is. Hey, you guys watch too much TV like me. Hey. Red Robin. Hey. Let's try it one more time. Dun, 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 dun. If you're happy, you know it, clap your hands. Lions and tigers and bears. Nationwide is. Hey, give yourselves a round of applause, man. You guys are with me. All right. So, as you can see, I'm a fancy dancer, and I always like to share the culture, with the people. Let them know, that it's good to embrace who we are, that we embrace the cultures that we have as Indigenous people. That's why we're here at this conference, learning about the different foods and things like that. And so everywhere I go, I share this dance, which is called the men's fancy. This style of dance originated, does anybody know where it originated? Bam, she said it right here in the front row. Oklahoma, that's right. I'm from Montana. Hey. So this style of dance originated in Oklahoma. Back in the day, they had the Buffalo Bill Wild West Show. How many heard of the Buffalo Bill Wild West Show? All right, so they had this dance, and they had some Native Americans on there who were dancing. They were kind of exploiting natives at the time after the Battle of the Little Bighorn, and they had some natives dancing on there. And if you were on there, hey, you got a little bit of money, and you could feed your family. So they were kind of audition, something, they would traditional dance to try to get on there, traditional style, war dance, with 1, 2, 1, 2, the basic steps, of traditional dancing. And every once in a while, the dancers would go like this. Do a little fancy move, And the people who are picking the dancers are like, hey, we'll take that guy, This is a show. We want something kind of flashy. We'll take him, So they started picking the ones who were getting flashy. So the natives were like, hey, I see what they're doing. They're picking the ones who are getting fancy and flashy, So they all started ducking down and getting fancy and doing little moves like that to where it's kind of harder to pick the dance. Finally, they said, you know what we should do? We should have the first men's fancy dance competition. We'll create this dance, contemporary style, for the people. We'll make this for the show, for the people. Instead of just the one bustle that traditional dancers have on the bottom, they said, we'll put another one on top, create the double bustle. Instead of just the slower songs, they said, we'll have faster songs, like that. And instead of just the basic traditional steps, they said, get fancy, Shaman, hey, not that fancy, hey. But they said, get fancy, so they did. They promoted this dance, man. A lot of people came out. It was for the show, created for the people. It was good medicine for the people watching. And the first men's fancy dance champion, his name was Gus McDonald. He was a Ponca from down there in Oklahoma. So natives, we see something we like, we kind of make it our own, we own it. And that's what they did down there in Oklahoma. They kept that style of dance going, men's fancy, which was created for the people and the spectators. This is the most contemporary style of dance that there is in powwow culture. Nowadays, powwow culture is becoming a universal native culture. You used to be able to look at a dancer and say, oh, it's Ojibwe or Lakota or that's Crow style, like that, just by the style of dance. Nowadays, you can't really do that. You look at everybody's adopting different styles and all of that, and you can't really tell what tribe it is, But maybe you can check by the beadwork nowadays. That's how you distinguish the different tribes, is through the beadwork. Like you see these designs right here. This is Apsaluga. This is Crow style right here. This is the beadwork that my wife did for me. So everywhere I go, I carry my family with me. My wife is with me. My daughter made my medallions, and that is Crow style. So give them a round of applause, my beautiful family. Beaded my stuff for me. Yeah. So I'm going to go ahead and demonstrate this dance. And I was taught by my grandpa. His name was Frank Takes the Gun. He was the president of the Native American Church, Peyote. He fought the Supreme Court with other great men, and they won against the Supreme Court that we can practice these ways of NAC, And so he was a great man at home. And when I wanted to dance Crow style, he said, when you come out to this circle, he said, you're not coming out here to win money. There's a lot of money to be won nowadays. That element is in the culture. He said, that's not why you dance. You're not coming out here to look all cool, He said, you're coming out here for the ones who are sitting out there and they are watching you. Those are the ones you dance for. Some of them, they can't dance. They're in wheelchairs. Some of them may be sick in their bodies. They need a healing. Some of them may have lost a loved one. Their hearts are heavy. Those are the ones you dance for, because when you dance, they watch you and they can see your heart in the circle. And if your heart is in a good place, their spirit is uplifted and healing takes place. That's what he taught me. He said, so be mindful of that. If you have any ill feelings towards somebody, you go make it right with them first before you come and enter their circle. So those were just some of the values that I was taught about powwow culture circle. So I'm going to go ahead and display this dance, which is called the Men's Fancy. And I'd like to dedicate this dance to all the missing and murdered Indigenous women all over the world. And if you would help me honor them in a good way by standing to your feet, I appreciate everybody's respect. And maybe as you're standing there, say a little prayer in your heart for their families' comfort and their safe return. Send some good medicine their ways. Thank you. Oh. Have a seat. Go ahead, have a seat.
Don't go.
You see, to be a champion, fancy dancer like me, you gotta be in the best shape of your life. Hey. Thank you guys. Give yourselves a round of applause. Thank you for the honor, sending the prayers out. Now, turn to your neighbor. Give them 3 compliments. Go. Don't lie. Hey. Come on now. All right. Now turn to your other neighbor on the other side. Give them 3 compliments. Go. Don't lie. Hey. Yeah. So, I'm really happy to be here. Not only happy to be here, but just recently I got into Harvard Law School. Thank you. The door was open, I just walked right in. I made it in. It was unlocked. Hey. So, we're here for this nutrition. And that's one thing I get to see traveling around, doing music and stuff. I get to see the different foods that the tribes eat, the delicacies and stuff like that. I went down to any Navajos here, any Dene? There they are, they're everywhere. These Navajos are everywhere. You could go to New York, LA, Canada, man, Navajos are everywhere. You could go to Antarctica, there'd be a bunch of penguins, and you'd be like, any Navajos? One would pop out, right here. Navajos are everywhere. So I went down to Window Rock, Arizona, heading down there to the fair. Gonna go get some fair dust, hey. But I was heading down there, and my cousin was like, hey, you going down to Window Rock? You better try some mutton stew. And I was like, mutton stew? Yeah, that's what they eat down there. That's their food. I was like, oh, okay. So go down to Window Rock, checking it out, Go to the Yabi Che dance. Sure enough, there's a stand, mutton stew for sale. So go over there, eat some mutton stew. Man, it was good. I liked it. And then I went back home. And my cousin was like, hey, did you go over there to Navajo Nation? Did you try some of that mutton stew? How was the texture of that meat, bro? And I said, it wasn't bad. Different delicacies. Then I went over to Standing Rock. Any Lakotas here? Hey, all right. Went over to Standing Rock, and they're having a sun dance, checking it out, and they invited us to a feed afterwards. He said, yeah, come over and eat. I said, okay. Went over there, and here they were eating puppy stew, It's like, yeah, it's a part of our culture, It's strong medicine. It's good for your spirit, they said. I said, okay, cool. Tried some of it out. It was good. I liked it. Went back home to Crow Country, My cousin was like, hey, did you go over there, Lakota Nation? Did you try some of that puppy stew? How was the texture of that meat? I said, it was a little rough. Hey. And where I'm from, we eat deer, elk, buffalo. And our delicacies are the kidneys of the animal. Anybody eat kidneys here? Okay, all right. So we eat the kidneys of the animal. And the more traditional people, the older people, they eat them raw, Like my mom, she eats raw kidneys. And my mom used to be a cheerleader. Her favorite cheer was, how you like your kidneys? Raw, raw, raw. Hey, splits, huh? Hey, mom, get up. Hey. Dun, 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 dun. If you're happy, you know it, clap your hands. So, how many married couples do we have here? Round of applause. Or married people. Hey. Hello. Hey. How about single people? How about people who are just kind of dating right now? You're just kind of snagging out right now. Just a couple. You know, those last ones, they're the ones who are still holding in their farts for each other. You know, when you first start dating or snagging, you know, you dress up real nice, you put some perfume on, fix your hair nice, you hold hands, you go out on a date with your honey, and both of you hold your farts in for each other. You know? You go to dinner, you have good food, good conversation, and you just hold them in, you know? You don't let them go. For whatever reason, we do that. Then you go to the movies, and you're like getting ready to watch, and you're like, hey, babe, can you go get us some popcorn pop? She's like, oh, yeah, I'll be right back. She goes, and you're like, oh, thank God. Hey. So I am married, got 3 kids, you know. And when you have that first kid, you're just excited, you know. You're on point. Me and my wife found out we're going to have a baby. Man, we cried together. We hugged each other. Like, all right, we're so excited, you know. My wife read that book, What to Expect, you know. Read it in one night. Man, they gave us some hand-me-down clothes, you know. Oh, yeah, little Julie, she grew out of these. Your daughter will fit them. I was like, oh, yeah, thank you. Just put them in the bag and just threw them in the closet, you know. Brand new stuff for my baby girl. Ain't no hand-me-downs here, you know. So you're just on point with everything. You get in the car seat, you're going to take them outside, you cover them up, you tuck it all in, you know, so they don't get sick, you know, put them in the car real fast. And then you have your second and your third kid, and you're like, dang, these things are expensive, you know? Holy smacks, man, give it a high chair. I don't care, got duct tape stains on it or what, free, I'll take it free, give it to me. These things cost a lot. So nowadays, you young people, you got iPhones, you know, iPads, stuff like that. One swipe of the finger, bam, you're on some crazy website. Nobody knows about it, man. It's hard to monitor what the kids are looking at. So I was the same way as a parent. I wanted to know what my daughter's going to be looking at. Except I'm from the old school. We didn't have iPhones. We had books, you know, hand-me-down books. Mother Goose, Dr. Seuss, you know, nursery rhymes, stuff like that. We all read them before, but I was looking at them. Going through it. My wife was on this side, folding towels, you know. And it must have been my fatherly instinct that just kind of kicked in. You know, I was just like, oh, no. I said, babe, we ain't letting our daughter read this junk. My wife was like, well, what's wrong with you? It's Mother Goose, you know. I was like, yeah, I know it's Mother Goose, but this stuff's wicked. Rated G, PG, PG-13. This stuff is rated R for violence. My wife was like, oh, you're overdoing it. Chill out. You know, she just kept folding towels. I was like, I'm not lying. I said, just listen to this stuff. Listen. Turn the page, Mother Goose, nursery rhymes. Jack, be nimble. Jack, be quick. Jack, jump over the candlestick, teaching our kids with great fire, but they're going to burn up the house. She's like, oh, you're overdoing it. Just chill out, you know, relax. I said, you don't get it? What? One more? Okay, turn the page, Mother Goose. Rock-a-bye, baby, on the treetop. What's that baby doing in the treetop? When the wind blows, the cradle will rock. When the bough breaks, the cradle will fall. Down will come baby, cradle and all. She's like, oh, that does sound wicked, huh? I said, see, man, feel me, man? Pound it, girl, what's up? Yeah. She's like, whatever, it's Mother Goose. I said, didn't you just, hello, what? One more? Okay, all right, one more, all right. You better listen, girl. Rub-a-dub-dub, 3 men in a tub. She's like, get that book out of here. Burn it. Hey. So we burnt it. Hey. And started screaming. Oh. Dun, 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 dun. So I am a practicing comedian, you know. So I'm going to try some new jokes out on you guys tonight, okay? Real quiet. Right-legged horse seeks left-legged horse for a stable relationship. Let's see what kind of crowd we got. Hey. You know, I saw a dragon the other day trying to blow his birthday candles out. Yeah, he was mad. Hey. You know, I was going to tell some jokes about pizza, but I thought they'd be too cheesy. I was right. Speaking of food, when it comes to fry bread, my wife, she's like a bum. She needs the dough. That was brilliant. Hey. Better watch out for people who avoid the sun. They're shady. That's my favorite. You know, we live in a crazy world. We can all agree. We got World War III about to pop off. We got racism. We got terrorism. We got this eclipse and this crazy weather going on. It's pretty crazy nowadays. You know, just recently, my son, he was slapped in the face by his teacher for talking back. Yeah, he's homeschooled. So it makes it okay, huh? So, you know, we don't even know who's teaching our kids sometimes. We send them off to school, you know, they learn. We don't know who their teachers are or what they're being taught, you know. I always picture school on the res, something like this. New teacher walks in, non-native, you know. Good morning, class. My name is Jedediah Hoskins, your new teacher for the year. You see these words on the board? I want you to say the word and use it in a sentence. Now, any volunteers? All the rest kids, me. You right there with the braids. Now, the first word is pigeon. Pigeon. Now, use it in a sentence. The rest kid looks up. Pigeon. My uncles, they ran out of beer, so they had to pigeon and get some more. Hey. No, you got it wrong. Well, let's move on to the next word, all right? And the next word is custom. Custom. Any volunteers? You right there. The rest kid looks up. Custom. Heck, my brother, he ate all the fry bread, and heck, my grandma cussed him out, huh? No, boy, you got it wrong. Let's move on to the last word, all right? The last word is autumn. Autumn. Now, any volunteers? You right there. The kid looks up. Autumn. Boy, I saw your cousin at Walmart, man. She had all them hickeys on her face and neck, just ugly. Hey. So we never know what they're being taught, who's teaching them. You know, we learn from our families, you know, our uncles and our aunties back home. They're always teaching us crazy stuff. How many got that crazy auntie and uncle? Always doing crazy stuff, right? Man, my auntie and uncle, they're crazy, always doing something crazy, you know? They come over and visit us, and my uncle, he always puts me in a headlock for whatever reason. Hey, nephew, come here, man, give your uncle a hug. Yeah. I love you, nephew. Yeah. And I'm like, yeah, I love you too, you know? And then he'll start saying crazy things to me, you know? He'd be like, you know, nephew, I could have been your dad. I'm like, what? I don't even know what he's talking about. I'm just a kid. And then my auntie's like, hey, what's wrong with you? I'm standing right here. Have some respect for me. And he's like, let's go to the powwow, nephew, find you a new auntie. Hey. So they're always fighting and stuff like that. And she's like, you know what? I'm tired of you. You're always disrespecting me. You know, native men like you, you're like Christmas lights. And he's like, didn't know he's getting dissed. You know, he's like, what? Christmas lights? What you talking about? She's like, yeah, you're like Christmas lights. You stick together. You know, when you get them out the box, they stick together, you know. And you hang around the house all year long. Some of them don't work. And the ones that do aren't very bright. Hey, and he'd be like, oh, what'd you say, man? Come on. They start fighting, you know, doing crazy stuff, you know. So we learn from our aunties, our uncles, our grandparents, you know. Sometimes our grandparents, you know, we expect them to be wise and teach us these ways, you know, these ways, you know, these good ways. But sometimes they're the craziest ones, you know. I was playing basketball, you know, we're having open gym, and they shut it down. They said, all right, you got to wait for your ride or go, you know, everybody's catching a ride home. And I had to wait for my ride. They're still on the way, and here it started raining outside. And I was like, oh, man, you know, so I had to go into this bar, you know, and wait for my ride. I went into this bar. I don't even drink. Went in there, and I sat at the bar, you know. I kept my eyes forward, you know. I don't want to talk to nobody, you know. And I just like sitting there, and I noticed somebody on the side of me, peripheral vision, you know, just staring at me right here. And I was just like, oh, man, I don't want no trouble, you know. And then he just kept staring at me, and then he started to talk. You know, he's like, hey, boy, I'm talking to you. I was with your grandma last night. I know it sounds bad. And I just like kept my eyes forward, like, man, I don't want no trouble, you know. And he kept talking, you know. He's like, hey, talking to you, boy. Kind of hit me on the shoulder, you know. Said, I'm talking to you. I said, I slept with your grandma last night. And finally, I'm just like, Grandpa, go home, you're drunk. Hey. Dun, 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 dun. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. And now, for some authentic Native American music. I don't know why I did that. Hey. Is everybody happy? Anybody heard that song by chance? Hey, all right. Everybody clap your hands. I pray for the ones listening right now, struggling, feel like giving it right now. I pray for you, pray that you come back home, pray that you understand you never alone. I pray for the single mothers and the deadbeat dads who drop the kids off, go party gets me mad. So I pray for peace, pray for change, keep on praying when everything stays the same. And I pray for the pastors and all of the churches and those who cry lights on, following hearses. I pray for you, pray for the sick and the poor, pray for the rich man who don't give to the Lord. And I pray for wisdom, and I pray for power, and I pray we'll be ready in that final hour. And I pray for those in the industry, and I pray for my friends and my enemies. Come on, clap your hands, everybody, and everybody just clap your hands. Yeah, come on, everybody just clap your hands, everybody, and everybody just clap your hands. Yo, let's break it down. Come on. Look at your neighbor and say, that was all right. My cousin could rap better than him. Hey. Dun, 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 dun. If you're happy, get over, clap your hands. Where's Mindy at? Mindy, where you at? The birthday girl. The birthday girl, there she is. Hey, come up here. We're going to sing to the birthday girl, man. Mindy, it's her birthday. She's 18 years old. Hey, she's 18, so we want to honor her with a happy birthday song as she comes down. Hey, all right. Here she comes, here she comes. Let's give her a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. She helped put all this together, the presenters, all the good food, good people, brought us together in a good way. All right, here she comes. So, 18 years old, huh? Or is it 21? 21, she says. 21, all right, awesome. All right, so we're going to sing to the birthday girl, okay? Mindy, on a count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Mindy. Happy birthday to you. Hey! Awesome. Birthday girl. Now you guys go ahead, spank her if you want to. Yay. Dun, 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 dun. If you're happy, get over, clap your hands. How many leaders do we have here? Do we have any leaders here? Raise your hand if you're a leader. There's one right there. 2. Okay, hands down, way in the back. Now everybody raise your hand. Bam, there's my leaders right there. Every single one of you, you're a leader. Some of you are like, I ain't no leader, I'm just trying to live my life. But it's true, you're a leader. How many of you got little brothers, little sisters, little nieces, nephews, right? Grandkids or whatever. So check this out. These young people, they're watching you and they're doing what you do. You know, the way you walk, the way you talk. So, how you talk to elders, if you show respect, they show respect. They see you reading books, they read books. See you praying, they pray. Music you listen to, clothes you wear, movies you watch, you're leading them, whether you take that responsibility serious or not. So you love them, right? You want to take them down a good path. So check this out. I have a nephew. Kind of took him under my wing because his dad's not here no more. And I always tell him, I say, hey, nephew, you got to be a warrior, man. He looks up at me, he's like, what? I said, you got to be a warrior, nephew. You know what that means? He looks at me, he's like, so that means respect your elders, you know? Respect yourself. Don't drink, man. Don't do drugs. Pray. You see somebody who needs help, nephew, you go over there. You start helping out. You don't even ask if they need help. You just get in there automatically, you know? Be a warrior. Help out, man. So he's like, okay, uncle, yeah, I'll do it. You know, so he's a good kid. He's always helping people out, you know? Say we're at a gathering like this and all the seats were full and the elder comes walking in, you know, bam, he'll give up his seat and be like, go ahead, sit right here. And he'll stand. Or if there's a buffet line and everybody's standing in line, you know, getting a plate and there's elders there, he'll go stand in line, get a plate, take it to all the elders. He won't let them stand in line. You know, warrior stuff. We should all be doing that kind of stuff every single day, automatically. So check this out. Me and my nephew, we go to church. We got invited to a church service, you know. So we go over there, you know, we're listening to music and stuff. And this lady comes in, you know, late, Indian time, you know, walks in late. You know, she was a bigger lady, you know, wearing sweats and a T-shirt. Looked like somebody's auntie. Hey. But she comes in like that, and she stands right in front of us. There was an open spot right there, you know, in front of us. Now, we all have eyes. You know, you can't help but notice things. Like you see me, I'm a fancy dancer, got this beautiful crow beadwork on, feathers on my back. You can't help but notice it. It's just right there in front of you. So me and my nephew, we couldn't help but notice this lady right in front of us. She had a wicked wedgie. You know, dangerous one. You know, whoa, uncle, look at. I was like, yeah, I see. No, shh, be quiet. We're gonna pray. Shh, forget about it. Don't worry about it. It's okay. And I wasn't even thinking about it. But in his mind, he's like, I'm a warrior. I gotta help people out. So he's standing there looking at it, you know, examining it, you know, just like. Thinking about it, yeah. It does look uncomfortable. Think it's the right thing to do. She pulls it out like that, man. She jumps up, she grabs a big old Bible. What's wrong with you? We're in the house of the Lord. Who's your folks? He's like, I'm sorry. I was trying to help you out. I thought you wanted that out. And she's like, she turns back around. She's all mad. Like, Uncle, I was trying to be weird, trying to help out. It's like, it's okay. Forget about it. People are looking at us. She's like, trying to help out. It's like, it's okay. Shh, quiet. We're going to pray. Shh, forget about it. It's okay. Forget about it. So he's standing there, and he's like, pushed it back in. So be a warrior. Hey. Watch your step, man. Kids are innocent, man. Dun, 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 dun. If you're happy and get over, clap your feet. Oh, these guys are barefooted over here, huh? Hey. So I love hip-hop music, man. Right? Make some noise if you like hip-hop music. Make some noise if you like reggae music. Ooh, yeah. Oh, no. We're jamming. Hey. How about rock music? Hey, yeah. How about round dance music? Northern Cree, Young Spirit, hey. How about all kinds of music? Yeah, there's my people right there. Listen to all kinds of music, man. That's what it's all about. So I'm going to do some hip-hop music real quick. Everybody put your hand in the air like this. If you took a shower today, that is. If you didn't, keep your hand down. Hey, put your hands up like this. Put it down, up, down. Stop. Somebody say, that's hip-hop. Somebody say, oh, yeah. Say, that's hip-hop. So we're going to do some hip-hop real quick, all right? Here we go. Yeah. Microphone check, 1, 2, 1, 2. Yeah. Somebody say, water is life. Look at your neighbor's greasy face and say, water is life. Hey. Heel. We ain't gonna keep you too long tonight, but we're gonna have a good time. Yeah. Here we go. Everybody put your hand in the air like this. Hands in the air like this. Come on. Hands in the air. Here we go. Come on. Here we go now. Rock with me. Ladies and gentlemen, remove your panel-tins. It's getting hot and can't feel the adrenaline. My gorilla ain't nobody iller. Piece to J Dilla, yo, I'm a big killer. You can't ignore the way I swing the sword. But the Lord, the lion, the Zion, he roars this war. Let him know, learning lessons, yo. There's a few things in my life, had to let him go. Goodbye, X and O's, always kept below. Stepping with weapons of blessings, now repping crow. No confession, no, we just wrecking flows. Raw raps on horseback from Crow to New Mexico. The next episode, you can ask my wife. I ain't just rapping sight, this is a sacrifice. Bring you back to life. When I grab the mic, you can't just sit there, do something, you have to fight. That's right, that's in sight. You can hear the drums, there ain't no place to run some, because here we come, making warriors who ain't afraid to stand. And if you feel me, don't hesitate, raise your hands. Raise your hands, come on, raise your hands. Come on, raise your hands. Come on, raise your hands. Come on, raise them high. Come on, raise them higher. Come on, raise them high. Come on, raise them higher. Come on, raise your hands. 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 Come on, raise them high. Come on, raise them higher.
It's the abominable, super phenomenal, jump in the vocal booth yelling. But I'm a hostile coat, flow colossal, yo, operate philosopher, anything's possible. So let's rock and roll, ain't just stop and go. We on a vision, we fishing philosopher souls. Gotta lock and load, just like a hospital, giving you medicine, trying to be better, man. So just let us in, soldiers, we veterans, keeping them hot, shining bright, just like Edison. So just get up there, it still amazes me. Basically, Satan be chasing me hastily. It ain't phasing me, straight from Crow Agency, spitting it faithfully. Bread up like bakery, that's the way to be, ain't nothing iller. You can go hard, man, but I'm a gorilla. This is where you clap. Hey. Tough crowd, tough crowd. Dun, 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 dun. How many old school people we got here? Old school, make some noise. Okay. Yeah. This is for the old school right here. Yeah. Here we go, a little bit of hip hop. Here we go now, here we go now, here we go now, yeah. One more time, put your hands in the air like this. Wave at me like Lane Frost, come on. Come on, put your hands up high. Put your hands up, put your hands up high. Put your hands up, put your hands up high. Put your hands up, put your hands up high. Yo, party people in the place to be. If you're ready to repeat with me, let me hear you say, oh yeah. Say, oh yeah. Put them up, party people in the place to be. If you're ready to repeat with me, let me hear you say, oh yeah. Say, oh yeah. The vets, they rhyme for years. I got your earrings rusted when you bust, cause you wet behind the ears. You couldn't handle the truth, bro. I crane kick you in the face with a light, Daniel LaRusso. Superman, I'm anointed to hit. Straight from the reds, and I still point with my lips. That's right, you know I spit on raps, and I might claim these kids on my income tax. Matter of fact, this habitat make me hustle these days, so we keep it tight like Tonka means braids. Peace the famous Dave and the girl from Land O'Lakes. Remember, honey, when we didn't have no brakes? Roll it down the hill from Lane Deer, reppin' the king. Now that's why we came here. Ain't ashamed here, shorty. Yo, this is true. Like who's tight? Put your hands in the air like this. Come on, party people in the place to be. If you're ready to repeat with me, let me hear you say, oh yeah. Say, oh yeah. Put them up, party people in the place to be. If you're ready to repeat with me, let me hear you say, oh yeah. Say, oh yeah. Hey yo, my chest is hairy, it's necessary. I'm an underground cat like pet cemeteries. They secondary to G, the silly boys. I'm not from Chicago, but I spit the Illinois. I still struggle, homie, what's happening? If a thug robbed me, he'd only be practicing. We kick verbs, you ain't heard how good my boys get. We ain't going down like a turd in a broken toilet. I'm really rough, light it up, you man haters. I'm ill enough to wipe my butt with sandpaper. He can't save ya, Willie, that's what's up. So forget about this rapping stuff and acting tough. And platinum cuts and stacking bucks. You want action, what? Oh, you manning up? Gotta slap these mutts, have you backing up? Party people, put your hands up. Here we go, come on. Party people in the place to be. If you're ready to repeat with me, let me hear you say, oh yeah. Say, oh yeah. Put them up, party people in the place to be. If you're ready to repeat with me, let me hear you say, oh yeah. Say, oh yeah. Now put your hands up high. Put your hands up, put your hand. Come on, Lane Frost, man, Lane Frost, yeah. Yo. Let me hear you say, we got it like that. Say, we got it like that. Say, I got it like that. Say, Shaka P, we got it like that. Somebody make some noise in this place. Hey, all right. There we go. Dun, 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 dun. If you happy, you know what, clap your hands.
Right about this time, ladies and gentlemen, I need 6 volunteers. 6 volunteers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Way in the back. Anybody else? Go ahead. We'll take 7. Come on up, volunteers. Let's give them a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, our volunteers. Yeah. Like these guys, man. Stand on this side of me. Stand on this side of me. Yeah, yeah. Stand on this side of me. I like these guys, you know, because they don't have a clue of what I'm going to make them do. Bring the clippers in. Hey, we're going to shave their heads. Hey, jokes. So I like these guys, man. You know, not only because they're all good looking, but they live life to the fullest, you know. When I asked for a volunteer for some of you are like, oh, no, not me. No way, man. I might get embarrassed. My eyebrows ain't on fleek right now. Hey. Or whatever it was, you know, a little bit of fear came in. But these guys, they're like, nah, let's go live life, you know. Let's go for it. I don't care, man. Let's go. One life to live. Life is short. That's what they taught us, you know. Go for it. You get an opportunity in life, no matter how old you are, how young you are, say yes first. Even if you don't know how to do it, say yes first. Learn how to do it along the way. Just go for it. Travel, talk to strangers, man. Do all kinds of stuff in life. Because we're here today, we're gone tomorrow, man. Take it all in. This is a gift. Somebody say a gift. Yeah. Gift. So these guys are going to help me make a beat. We're going to make a beat, all right? This is what we're going to do. I'm going to, can any of you beatbox by chance? Any of you? Lewis. You're like, no, I can't. Don't do this to me. Hey, okay. So, okay, I'll do the beat. I'll do the first beat. And then I'm going to count each and every one of you in. I'm going to count you in. I'll do the beat, and I'll go 1, 2, ready, go. And then you're going to make a sound, all right? The sound I want you to make is real simple. It's just humming sound like this. Whatever melody you want to make. Doesn't have to be that. Just hum. I want you to listen to him and be like, all right, sounds cool. And I want you to kind of match it, and I want you to go like this. Something like that, all right? Now I want you to make whatever sound you want to make, all right? Now I want you to say something that your auntie or your mom or your grandma always says to you, okay? Growing up. I want you to make some clicking noises, all right? You're the last one. You're going to make the bass line. You know what the bass line is? Something like that, all right? Got you. So let's give our volunteers a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Boom, 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 boom. Here we go. Come on over. Here we go now. Hey, yo, 1, 2, ready, go. Yeah, give him a round of applause. Something like that. 1, 2, ready, go. Yeah. Yeah. I like it. Here we go now. Hey, yo, 1, 2, ready, go.
Mange.
Hey, yeah. I like that. What does that mean, bro? What does that mean?
Mange.
Oh, it's slang, huh? It's slang. Hey, I like that.
Mange.
Here we go, yeah.
Mange. Mange.
Here we go. Hey, yo.
Mange.
Hey, yo, 1, 2, ready.
Grandma says, eat your vegetables.
Mange.
Grandma says, eat your vegetables.
Mange.
Grandma says, eat your vegetables. Grandma says, eat your vegetables.
Give her a round of applause.
Grandma says, eat your vegetables.
Gotta eat them.
Grandma says, eat your vegetables.
1, 2, ready, go.
Mange. Mange. Mange.
Grandma says, eat your vegetables.
Mange.
Hey, I like it. All right. Come on, last one.
Grandma says, eat your vegetables.
Mange.
Grandma says, eat your vegetables.
Mange. 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 Mange.
What did you eat for dinner? Yeah, give her a round of applause.
Mange. Mange.
Grandma says, eat your vegetables.
Mange.
Grandma says, eat your vegetables.
Everybody sing along. Everybody sing along.
Grandma says, eat your vegetables.
One more time. One more time. Come on. Come on.
Grandma says, eat your vegetables.
Louder, louder this time. Louder this time. Come on.
Grandma says, eat your vegetables.
One more time. Real loud. Real loud.
Grandma says, eat your vegetables.
Last one. Hey, give him a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Boop, 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 boop. Go ahead, have a seat, have a seat. Grandma says, eat your vegetables. Hey, you guys are gonna be driving home, you're like, Grandma says, eat your vegetables. You'd be eating vegetables and not even know why, and just like, thanks, Grandma. Hey, be calling up your grandma and be like, hey.
Grandma says, eat your vegetables.
Yeah, my sister laid it down, man. I like that.
Mange. Mange.
Dun, 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 dun. If you're happy and you know me, clap your hands. So I don't have a drum set up here, you know, when you tell a little joke, like that. So you guys are going to be my drummers. I'm going to say a quick joke, then I'm going to go like this. Doo-doo. Then you guys just clap your hands, you know. Let's practice real quick. Doo-doo. Doo-doo. So I worked a lot of jobs in my time. I wanted to be a track coach, but they just gave me the runaround. Doo-doo. I also wanted to sell shoes, but I didn't make no money because I didn't want to sell my soul. Doo-doo. Then I started working as an elevator repairman. It had its ups and downs. Doo-doo. Next thing you know, I started working as a taxidermist. That's when I really got ahead. Doo-doo. Yeah, you don't know the half of it. Doo-doo. So working all these different jobs, you know, had to make some money. Shaquille O'Neal calls me up. You guys know Shaq, right? Shaq calls me up. He's like, hey, bro, I heard you're native. You think you could beat me some moccasins? I'm like, yeah, I can. So I beaded moccasins for Shaq. And that was no small feat. Doo-doo. And I always wanted to learn how to juggle, but I never had the balls to do it. You know those little red ones? What's wrong with you guys? Hey. Dun, 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 dun.
Mange.
You know, music has that power. Music has that power to put you in a good mood. How many of you ever heard a song and it just made you think of your ex? Hey, like, who is she? Huh? Who's you thinking about? What song is it? Hey. Get you guys in trouble real quick, innit? But it has that power. You know, you hear that song and you're like, oh, yeah, I remember that summer. You know, that was a good summer. Or, oh, man, that reminds me of a funeral. Or, you know, whatever. It has that power to put you in that time, you know. It has that power. It's that strong medicine of music. So I'm going to play some music for you guys. And I want you all to sing along with these songs. I know you guys know them. I know you know these songs. I want you to sing along, and I want you to feel that good medicine inside these songs, all right? Let's feel that good medicine real quick inside these songs. Ready? 1, 2. Here we go. Come on, come on. Come on, ladies. Come on, sing real loud. Come on. Real loud, come on. There we go. Stay with me now, stay with me now, stay with me now. Here we go, come on. Hey, 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 hey. Here we go. Sing along real loud. Come on. Come on, real loud. Come on.
You got what I need.
Come on, sing real loud. Come on, people.
But you say he's just a friend.
But what?
Oh, baby.
Put your hands in the air like this. Come on. Put your hands in the air. Sing it with me.
But you say he's just a friend.
But what? Hey, here we go. Come on, everybody. Bitty, singing this one. Here we go. Come on, real loud. Real loud. Everybody, come on, come on. Come on, real loud.
On a cloud.
Yeah, feel that good medicine. Feel it. Come on. Come on. When it's what? When it's what?
When it's
Yeah, come on. Here we go. Let's take it home. Let's take it home. Come on, come on.
I guess you said what can make me feel this way, my girl, my girl, my girl, my girl.
Hey, give yourselves a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Ah, yeah. I like that. Somebody say good medicine. See, I like that. So coming from Crow Agency, Montana, real quick, before I get into this next song, real quick. I was raised on the res, Crow Agency, Montana. My childhood was a little rougher than a lot of people. I get, well, some of us are, it's just normal life, being raised by alcoholic parents. You know, my mom and dad were alcoholics. They drank a lot, leave for days at a time, you know, leave me and my brother in the home. I remember being hungry, you know, as a little kid. I used to stash a commodity peanut butter in the cupboard when my cousins came over to play because I didn't want them to eat that because that was dinner right there. So we hid it from them. And when you live in an environment like that, it's loud. People are fighting, going to jail, loud fighting, going to jail, drama and chaos, a lot of drama and chaos. Somebody say drama and chaos. So that's the environment I lived in as a little kid. And when you live in that kind of environment, social services usually comes over, you know, take you out that home, put you in something called foster care. Some of you know what that is. They put me and my brother in foster care, and they said, don't worry, your mom and dad will be back to pick you up. So as a little kid, I was like, all right, all right. So waiting, you know, hour goes by, 2 hours, looking out the window. Man, whole day goes by. 2 days, 3 days, whole week goes by, whole months go by, whole years go by. I started calling my foster mom, you know. I adapted to my situation. Didn't understand my parents were jumping through the hoops, going to treatment, going to court cases, doing whatever they had to do to get healthy. I didn't understand that. I started calling my foster mom, you know. Finally, after all that time, they came to get us, and I didn't even want to go. I cried. I said, I don't want to go. I want to stay here. I want to stay. This is my mom now. This is my family. You know, I cried. And that broke my mom's heart, my dad's heart, broke everybody's hearts, man. Somebody say broken hearts. And that's what addiction does. That's what drugs, alcohol does. It breaks the hearts of the people that you love the most. But anyways, they took us. We went back to Crow. Life was good. They were healthy, you know. They were sober. They had jobs, things like that. You know, it was good. It was good. I mean, that lasted for about 3 months. Bam, back into that cycle of addiction, man. And that lasted all the way till I was 10 years old. And when I was 10 years old, my dad took off in a February storm, got himself some vodka, February, and went to Billings, an hour from our res, and he ended up losing his life that night, you know. Went off the Yellowstone Bridge into the icy water and froze to death. Bam, broken hearts again. And that was my mom's wake-up call. She had to lose the person that she loved the most, her companion in life, her husband, for her to just snap out of it. Somebody say snap out of it. So she snapped out of it. She looked at us and said, you know what? I'm done. I'm done with this alcoholism. I'm done with this. I'm gonna raise you boys in a good way. I'm done drinking. And she never touched another drop of alcohol ever again. She raised me. She's still alive to this day. She's my hero. Give her a round of applause. My mom. Strong woman. So I learned, you know, I got to see all the deaths around me. You guys saw it. You guys see it. We see all the deaths around us, and I kind of made that up in my mind and my heart to say, you know what, I'm not gonna drink alcohol. So I've never touched alcohol ever in my life. Never caught a buzz. I don't know what it's like, you know. And that doesn't make me better than anybody. I'm not better than anybody. That's just my choice. But I tell the young people, you know, that's a good choice to make. It's a good choice for our people. You know, it was never a part of who we are as indigenous people, as you know, as native people. That was never a part of our culture.
And so it's good to just stay away from that stuff. You go further, it'll be a better life when you put that stuff to the side. And so I always tell that, and I try to do that in a good way every single day. So I'm going to go ahead and share this this song real quick. This song, we go through life and we ask ourselves, man, why did I go through this? Why am I going through this? Creator, what's up? Why is that family going through that? That cancer or whatever, man, they're good people. Why? We ask that question sometimes in our prayer life, and sometimes we'll never get the answer. We never do get the answer. But the only thing we can do when we're faced with these obstacles is respond in a good way through faith, through prayer, and hope. So I'm going to go ahead and share this song, which is called Why. In a good place.
How you wanna Hawaii? How you wanna Hawaii? Yo what? How you wanna Hawaii? How you wanna Hawaii? Yo what? How you wanna Hawaii? How you wanna Hawaii? Yo what? How you wanna Hawaii? How you wanna Hawaii? Yo what?
Everybody clap your hands. Clap your hands with me, 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 yeah. Why is one man rich and another man poor? Why we ain't satisfied? Why we gotta have more? Why your suicide rates on the rest so high? Why I tell you the truth but you say don't lie? Why is being a good father at an all-time low? Why is it acceptable, yo? Why? I don't know. Why she blame him and he blame her? It's useless. Ask yourself this question. Why you making excuses? Why do parents gotta bury their kids? Why we text and drive, not caring how scary it is? Why you're so hard to forgive and leave the past behind? And if you did, then that's divine. Why don't you help your brother when you see him fall? Why do we act like God don't see it all? Why do we call them black, them white, them Asian, and use labels? Now that's racism.
How you wanna Hawaii? How you wanna Hawaii? Yo what? How you wanna Hawaii? How you wanna Hawaii? Yo what?
Yeah, clap your hands with me, 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 yeah. Why is there innocent people locked up for life? Why some people can't say nothing nice? Why do we always gotta question what all of it means? And why won't you follow your dreams? Tell me why. That night when you took my dad, why'd you let me see my grandpa cry? And tell me why. And why do you choose to hide even though you was born to fly? And tell me why. And why don't we turn from all the hate? And why don't we learn from our mistakes? Why do I keep on wrecking these fat beats? And teachers don't make more than professional athletes? And why? Yeah, why? Yeah, why? Put your hands together. Why? Why? Look at your neighbor and say, he's all right. He's all right. My cousin could rap better than him. Hey. So I love hip-hop music, and I love being a Apsalo guy. I love being native, Putting the two together, to some people are like, hey, you can't do that. That's not right, Gonna say that right away, But not knowing that this is a contemporary style, that the timing is different. I was always a powwow dancer, raised up in the powwow culture since I was a little kid. Hip-hop came second. I always kept a line in the middle, though. Never put the two together for that reason, no. shouldn't do that, it's not right. Kind of had that in my mind. But I performed on Native American Heritage Day in Bozeman, Montana. They said, hey, can you guys come and exhibition dance, talk about the history of the dance and stuff like that. I was like, yeah, we can. And they said, don't you guys rap too? I was like, yeah, we do. They're like, can you guys rap too? There'll be a bunch of kids there. I was like, yeah, we can. So go there, we exhibition dance, we fancy dance, talk about the dances, and then me and my nephew were going off the side of the stage, go change into our hip-hop stuff to rap. And we're walking off, and that lady goes, where are you guys going? We're like, we're going to go change, and then we'll come back and rap. She's like, no, our other speaker, he didn't come. We need you to go on right now. Can you go on right now? There's no time. All these people are waiting. And we're like, all right. And my nephew's like, let's just do it then. So we were in our outfits like this. We got up in front of the people, and we ended up rapping. We did our hip-hop songs. And they were like, what the hell's going on here? And everybody, what is this? They didn't know how to respond. It was something new, and it was unique, and they jammed out, it was all good. And we went off stage like that. And I saw my grandpa from back home. He's a respected elder. He knows all the protocols, speech the language, just like a historian, really respected. And he was coming over. And I saw him. I was like, oh, man. Grandpa's coming over. He's going to say something, So I was thinking of my response. What am I going to say? And then he came over. And before he got to us, he took off his hat. And he extended his hand. He said, grandson, let me shake your hand. He said, that was pretty damn powerful what you just did. He said, you got up there and you showed all the people that you embrace who you are as an Apsaluga. You embrace the dances and the culture. He said, that's good. Then you spoke the language of those youth out there, which is hip-hop, and they listened to you because of it. And you had something positive to say. You're drug and alcohol free, talking about your marriage and you being a father. Those are good things, good messages. You spoke to them. He said, that's powerful. He said, you keep that up. Keep doing that, He said, our youth, they're dying. They're committing suicide. They're on drugs. They're on alcohol. Anything you do with good intentions, good heart to reach them in a good way and help them, it's worth it. It's worth doing. So you keep doing that. So when we heard it from the elders, it kind of gave us confidence to kind of put the two together, but always represent and know where you come from and know the history of the culture part of it, and present those things in a good way. So that's why I love presenting the two in that way when it comes to spreading the good messages. So how many people like hip-hop music? Okay. So I'm going to do this for you guys real quick, for the hip-hop people, Some of you listen to lyrics, you're into lyricism, you're like, yo, I like that, man. He worked hard with the writing and stuff like that. So I'm going to do some acapellas. And if you hear a good punchline, I want you to go like this. Ooh. Let's practice real quick on a count of 3. 1, 2, 3. All right, there we go. Here we go. They say 50% of strippers are blind. How do I know? They took a poll and they all fell to the flow. Yo, Supaman be ill. Catch me at the 49 selling Plan B pills. I'm blessed with a mind that try to get you to laugh. I'm number 1, son. You do the math. No need to get physical, fam. Just trying to make myself clear like the invisible man. So I told my man, I said, throw your hands up like you was playing poker and you just lost, homie, because you a joker. Trying to act like a king and jack these queens? You get thrown from your throne, know what I mean? I'm headed down the Zion way. You like a Walmart greeter, you high all day. You against me, that's the greatest slaughter. I'm married to the game, the best man made of honor. Yeah. I wonder if Tupac ever went to Wendy's and Biggie sized it. And did he like it? I don't know, but the game is missing here. My right lines like Dr. Dre is listening. You so religious, my soldiers get this. I tell a knock-knock joke to a Jehovah Witness. I said, he's like, whoa. I spit this in the hallway mobbing, and way back I was in Batman, always robbing. I talk loud, got him tapping my phone. The ambassador's home, hot style, slapping my clones. Yo, Chris, not now, baby, dad's in the zone. Hey, yo, you see I rock crowds, but never cast the first stone. Superman, I fly. I like the air up there. And I never cheated death. I won fair and square. You got beef, cowboy? Then I'm Brandon. Psst, owie. I stand out, cause I'm outstanding. I stay cool, fool, even in hell weather. I used to sniff coke, but Pepsi smelled better. I spit rhymes, yo, to make my cousins think. The only MC with no tattoos who doesn't drink. This rap hustle got me using my back muscles. I punch the devil in the face with brass knuckles. You think I rhyme whack, really? Call me Braille, cause even these blind cats feel me. Round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, round of applause. Here. Look at your neighbor, say, he's all right. He's all right. My cousin can rap better than him.
Grandma says, eat your vegetables.
Grandma says, eat your vegetables. So right about now, I need some volunteers again. I need maybe about 10 volunteers. Come up here on stage. Come on up, I need some volunteers, by golly. $100 to each volunteer. I'm just kidding. Hey, you guys don't need that around here. Hey, that's pennies to us. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4. More, we need some more. We need 6 more. 6 more. 5, 6. What's up, brother? Here he comes. Come on over. Yep, come on over. Anybody else? Anybody else? Going once, going twice. Come on down. Line up, line up. Go ahead, you can line up over there as well. Right on the line there. On the numbers, maybe. Yeah. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Anybody else? Anybody else? Beautiful ladies right here? Beautiful ladies right here? No? Okay. All right. Line up, line up. Okay, I like these guys. All right. Awesome. All right. You know, I love dancing. You know, I love to be a fancy dancer. They say people who dance, you know, they're happier, they're healthier, they're smarter, and they live longer, you know? Happier, healthier, smarter, and they live longer if you like to dance. So I want to give that gift to these guys up here. Give them that gift of being happier, healthier, smarter, and living longer. We're going to let them dance real quick, all right? This is what we're going to do. I'm going to play the music. We're going to start on that side. When the music plays, you step out, do a cool move, step back. When she steps back, bam, it's your turn. Step out there, do a move. You, all the way down to you. You're the last one, so do a backflip into the splits. Hey. All right?
Grandma says, eat your vegetables.
Hey. Here we go. Everybody clap your hands. She's waiting for the beat to drop. She's waiting for the beat to drop. She's waiting for the beat to drop. 1, 2, ready, go. Hey, hey, hey. Here we go, here we go, here we go now. Here we go, here we go, here we go now. Here we go, here we go, here we go now. Oh, 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 oh. Hey, 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 hey. Here we go, here we go. Ah, yeah. What? Here we go, here we go, here we go. Oh, check him out, check him out, check him out, check him out. Hey, 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 oh, 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 hey. Here we go, man. Here we go, here we go. Oh, yeah. I like it, I like it. Oh, oh, oh. He's taking it back. He's taking it back. He's taking it back. Yo, yo. Here we go, here we go, here we go now. Oh, what? Hey, 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 hey. Oh, last one, last one, last one, last one. Somebody make some noise in this place.
DJ Blend. DJ Blend.
Give him a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Boop, 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 boop. Go ahead, have a seat, man. These guys are gonna live longer now, smarter, happier.
Grandma says, eat your vegetables.
It's a hit right there, man. It's a hit, yo. And now for the hit single, Grandma Says Eat Your Vegetables, right here on KYNR. Hey. Dun, 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 dun. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hand. All right. So I don't want to keep you guys too long, man. You guys have been an amazing audience. Appreciate everybody's participation, the good medicine, you know. And that's what it's all about, you know. That laughter, that joy in the moment. You know, that's all we have. That's all we have together is this moment right now. There is no tomorrow. There is no yesterday. Yesterday's just a memory in our minds. This is what we have right here. It's just our time right now in the moment. So let's make the most of these moments with each other, with our families, you know. Bringing that joy and that laughter is the most important thing. Like, I've traveled all over, been all over the place, been to every state, you know, except for Hawaii. Any Hawaiians out there? Invite me, I'll be over there. Hey, there they are, man. Me and you. Hey. School. Hey. School then. Hey. School then. So traveling around, I was with some junior high kids, you know, and I was taking Q&A, you know, questions, and one little junior high girl, she goes, "What's the most important thing in life to you?" I was like, oh, deep, you know, for a junior high kid. It made me think right there in a moment. I was like, what's the most important thing? My family, you know, the joy and laughter of my family, you know, myself. The joy and laughter of my family and myself. That was the most important thing that came to my mind. It wasn't money, it wasn't success, it wasn't anything like that. It was just the joy and the laughter, you know, of my family and myself, that happiness. And it's simple, you know, it's just a real simple thing. You know, it doesn't cost anything. It's just time together, you know, that's the only price is time together. So be reminded of that today, tonight. It's just those simple things in life. That's what's most important. We can have all these visions and these ambitions and these protests and all of these things that we want to change this world and change society. That's good. That's good. But don't forget what's most important, you know, and that's the simple things in life. Time with our families and that love and that joy. So take that with you. If you don't take anything from this presentation tonight, take that, you know, spend time and listen to your kids and tell them you love them, you know, tell your loved ones you love them, give them a hug. My grandpa said, you know, use that gift that you have to speak. He said, every time you speak, he said, when you talk to somebody, you're not just talking. He said, you're having an exchange of power. He said, there's power taking place when you speak. So always say something good to the people when you talk, you know, because they're going to leave that. People should leave your presence, you know, feeling better about themselves, you know, so we try to be mindful of that. And those who say I can and those who say I can't, they're both right. You got to be somebody who says I can do it, you know. I can be a good husband, a good wife, a good daughter, a good friend, a good brother, a good sister, you know. You got to believe in the good in this world. And so I want everybody to stand to your feet. Everybody stand to your feet real quick. And I want everybody to find a partner. We're going to square dance. Hey. And I got a round dance. We're going to square dance. Hey. Everybody find a partner. Everybody find a partner for reals. Might be the person next to you, maybe in back of you, side of you. Maybe you got to come over to the other side. Find a partner, because we're going to do a little exercise, and if you don't have a partner, you're going to be standing there and you're kind of uncomfortable, man. And I don't want to make you uncomfortable. So make sure you have a partner. Everybody, stand to your feet. Everybody got a partner? Everybody got a partner? Okay. Face your partner. Shake their hand. Say, what's up? Now, I want you to look in your partner's. I want you to look at their forehead. Is it greasy? Can you see your reflection? Oh, maybe. Now, look at their eyebrows. Yeah, are they on fleek? Hey. Now, look at their eyes. What color are their eyes? Brown, light brown, black, maybe, blue, maybe, green, I don't know. Now, look at their nose. Is it greasy as well? Do they have a booger hanging there? Let them know. Hey. Look at their lips. Are they chapped? Oh, huh. Now look at their chin. Look at their chin. Do they have a butt chin? Hey, yeah. Remember, some people got butt chins, hey, or a beard or whatever. Okay, that's awkward. That's uncomfortable and awkward. It makes us, we don't like to do that because natives, we don't look in people's eyes. It's not a part of our culture, but it's always good to get out of our comfort zone. Things happen when we get out of that comfort zone. So this is all I want you to do. The power of words, the power of water. They say water is life, and the medicine of speaking words, prayer, good things, and water, when it comes together, when good words change the molecular structure of water. So it changes. When you pray good things, there's 70% of water in your body. So when you're saying good things and good prayers, the things are changing, in the water. So when you talk to somebody, the way you talk to them, something is happening in that water. It's powerful. It's science. It's not some just spiritual thing. It's science. It's real stuff. So this is what I want you to do. I want you to look at your partner. I want you to look in their eyes for 10 seconds without looking away. You can blink, but don't look away for 10 seconds. Ready, set, go. 1, 2, 3. Nine. And stop. Breathe. Why were you holding your breath? I don't know. This is weird. Okay. Now, that was kind of weird, awkward. Now, I want you to look at your partner one more time. This time, I want you to use that gift that the Creator has given you, the gift to speak good medicine and power. I want you to say nothing but good words. Speak life to that person. Say good things about them. Compliment them for only 10 seconds of your life. Ready, set, go. Don't lie. Hey. Good things. Take turns or go at the same time. Keep going. All right. And stop. Awesome. How many of you, when you did that, you smiled? Raise your hand. Okay. How many of you, when you did that, you might have laughed a little bit? Okay. All right. How many of you, when they said those words about you, kind of made you feel good inside a little bit? Yeah. How many of you, when you said those words about that person, it made you feel good to say them? All right. Somebody say, I got power. Say, you got power. Say, we got power. Look at your partner and say, you got power. All right. Give yourselves a round of applause. In that moment, you uplifted the spirit. You uplifted the spirit. You weren't thinking about your bills. You weren't thinking about stress or nothing. You're just enjoying that moment, and that was good. When you get a compliment, when I get a compliment, which is rare, how often do we get compliments? Somebody might say to me, you got pretty eyes. And I'll be like, hey. Yeah. Got pretty eyes, yeah. I walk around the whole day, man. I feel good, My brain changes, man. I'm nice to people. Everything I do is in a positive level. It's just heightened, Go through the whole day just happy. All the way to the end of the day, I'm laying there in my bed, and I'm like, I got pretty eyes. Feel good. There's a change that takes place when we speak that good medicine. So I encourage all of you, continue that. Go home, give a compliment to your parents, to your children, to each other, your co-workers, whoever it is. Give them that good medicine, man, and let them go through the day, feeling that good power. And they'll make a change, and this change reaction going on. You change your community, you change your family, you change your state, change the whole world, man. It seems, far-fetched, but it's the truth. That's the power that you all possess, because you're all carrying around that legacy of your ancestors. That most valuable things, that legacy of your ancestors every single day. So conduct yourself in a good way and represent them in a good way and spread that good medicine.
All right? So we always open up in a good way. We always close in a good way, and that's through prayer. So let's pray. I pray for the chairman and tribal officials. I pray for Black Whistle and those who have missiles. I pray for young leaders to be raised up and old leaders who gave up. I pray that they wouldn't stay stuck. I pray for skateboarders grinding on concrete and all the MCs who be rhyming on bomb beats. I pray for the one who got molested, for the man who got tested, and all the people who got arrested. I pray for the foster kids and drug addicts and all the men behind closed doors with lust habits. I pray for you. Pray for the ones with cancer and the young teen who thinks suicide's the answer. I pray for you. Pray that you make it through. Pray you find the way, because the way is true. And I pray you ride against the adversaries. And not only do you listen, but that you hear me. This is for the one who's barely hanging on. Got bills to pay, real life, pain is strong. Don't got enough money, don't have enough faith. Every time you make good, you always making mistakes. Nobody really knows how you feel inside. And you pray for your family, but still they died, still they cried. Why is the question? Why are we here? What's the meaning of life? Throughout the years, or you prayed for your loved ones, but they never changed. Seems like it's in vain, still staying the same. Still drinking, still telling you lies while you strive to survive, working hard on your 9 to 5. Just keep hope alive, just as long as you can. It's on its way today, that's a part of the plan. Don't give up, hold on, endure to the end. She told me to tell you that the truth is within. Thank you guys for listening. I am Supaman. Have a blessed time this weekend. Real quick before you go, I got to get that Snapchat video. Hey, I got to get that Snapchat video. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to say, Shakapi, where you at? And then I'm going to raise my phone, and you guys just make some noise, go bananas, do a backflip. Splits, hey. I'll go around like that. You guys just make some noise, okay? Real quiet, here we go. Shakapi, where you at? Yeah, hey. Hew, yeah. Oh, don't forget to add me on Snapchat. Billy-Ills, I-L-L-S. All right. Thank you guys for coming out. Have a good evening. Oh,
hey,
go ahead.
No, here, it's just waiting behind you. That was amazing, right? Awesome night. Thank you. That was just awesome.
Grandma says, eat your vegetables.
Who can top that? Grandma says, eat your vegetables. You guys have a busy day tomorrow, day 2 of an amazing conference. Eat your vegetables, get some sleep. Learn, educate, go back to your communities, do what this gentleman is doing here, right? Shape our future, make the change. It's all up to you. Thank you very much. Have a good night, everybody.